Alright, I'm gonna show you these pretty cool things I captured last night and today. I've never seen either one of these things. I mean, I love going out and taking pictures and videos of the moon, especially when it's cloudy. You know, you can really tell how close the moon is right above the clouds. But last night it was kind of cloudy, and I could see the moon through the clouds as it was rising. But right before I was about to go to bed, I went outside to look again. I saw this halo around the moon, which was really neat. I mean, I've never seen this before. I guess you'd call this a moon dog. I mean, I don't know. It's like a sundog, but it was around the moon. I just snapped a couple pictures with my P900, P1000. The video mode is broken on it, so I had to take it back to the Best Buy today, but I'll get into that in a minute. Now those first few pictures I was just showing I took with my P900. I tried to do a video with it, but it didn't turn out too good. And then I took the infrared camera out and took a few shots with it. Didn't turn out quite as good, except for this right here. This was really strange. Now this is probably a lens flare or something, but I mean, that almost looks like an angel with wings. This is so cool. A little halo and I almost see like a body there. I don't know. It's really weird. I think that's the raw file, and that's the JPEG. Really cool looking. I mean, that's just amazing to me. And this morning I was driving to work and I noticed a lot of chemtrails. I'm always looking in my rearview mirrors watching the sunrise behind me. I drive 65 miles each way to work every day. I drive to the west and I'm always watching the sunrise behind me in my mirrors, trying to look at the sky, and I just snapped this real quick through my rearview mirror. But I noticed a lot of chemtrail planes this morning. I usually don't see that many of them around here, but I live in a very spread out rural area. You see them every once in a while, but today it was just like, it was noticeably just a huge amount of it going on. Okay, this one I was snapped this picture with my cell phone. I was driving from Crestview, Florida down to Destin, Florida. I was actually heading to Best Buy to take the P1000 back because it messed up on me. But I was looking out the window and I saw this strange rainbow looking spot over here and these chemtrail clouds, by the sun. So I snapped a picture. And another thing, this morning I was driving to work, and as the moon was setting, it was a super moon. I didn't even know about it. My internet at my house has been down because of the hurricane, so I hadn't really been going online and looking this stuff up. But apparently it was a super moon this morning, and I would have left the house earlier if I'd known, but I caught a few glimpses of it just as it was getting out of sight, and it was amazing. It was the biggest moon I've ever seen as it was setting. But I just snapped this with my phone, and I did some pictures and video with P900 also. Okay, this I took with my phone because it was just it's like the first thing I grabbed. I was just trying to check out the weird clouds. And there's that spot right there to the left, like a rainbow colored little spot in the clouds. And then there's one up top. This was I guess the sundog starting to form. It gets better and it gets more and more pronounced as the haze gets closer to the sun. Okay, this is a picture I snapped with the P900. So it was around 9 o'clock this morning. And this over here is just a lens flare. I couldn't see that with my eyes. I was concentrating on this spot right here. You just see like a little rainbow effect going on. Here's another one. Looking at this rainbow type coloration over here. And you can also see it right up here. Here's some of the weird chemtrail clouds, whatever they're doing in the sky. Those don't look like any clouds I've ever seen. But there is the spot right there that I was trying to focus on. Here's some video I took of that. You see all these chemtrail streaks all over the sky. There's a plane leaving a chemtrail there. Just a little more video with the P900. So it just caught my attention. I just had to pull over, start videoing. And this was on the other side of the sun. I could start to see a little bit of rainbow coloration over here. There's more over there. I've never really seen this before, these were not rain clouds or anything. There was no rain today. It was a clear day, except for this crap in the sky. Just another snapshot I took. Some more of the weird chemtrail haze. That's where it was getting a little more pronounced on the sides. Just really weird patterns in the sky. Anybody that thinks this is normal clouds, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. This is definitely something they're doing in the sky. You see the planes leaving the streaks. And this is near an Air Force base. I see planes every day, all the time, flying around. Most of the time, they're not leaving trails. I mean, it's only some of the time. They don't do it every day. There's planes flying every day, but they're not always putting these trails across the sky. Okay, this was in the Best Buy parking lot in Destin, I believe. You can really see the more of it now as the haze is covered over the sun more. You can see it almost making a circle. And there's a picture. It's around 10. You can see just this. It's almost a sundog, like a rainbow, but it's not in the blue part of the sky. It's on these clouds or whatever is causing this. Maybe the aluminum and crap they're spraying out there is making these reflections. Like I said, I've never seen one of these before. Seen plenty of pictures, but all this weird stuff in the sky. As you can see, this, I guess you'd call this a sundog, I don't know. Alright, this is another one I took with the cell phone. You can see start to see the halo. I think this was still when I was on the, yeah, this is still when I was on the way to the Best Buy. This is at the red light. I was stopped at the red light and looked up and saw this. This is just before I got to the Best Buy. And this video I might have turned the phone back and forth a couple times, so forgive this. So this is from the Best Buy parking lot. Probably shouldn't even show that one. Let's try this one. I see this is the cell phone. Just a little bit. You just see this halo, it looks like a rainbow around it. And this was probably around 11:30 or so. The haze had kind of gone away from the sun, and you couldn't see the sundog anymore. So this again was with the cell phone. And that's about all I got for this one. Let me know what you think in the comments. I said it's really weird to see two things I've never seen before within, just a little over 12 hours. But this caused by whatever they're doing in the sky. Like I said, these chemtrails. People can deny them all they want, but they're doing something up there. People, you need to start looking up, paying attention. All right, that's all I got for this one.